So hello guys, and welcome to another video. I'll get this down pretty quick because I know you just want to see what you came here to see, especially the non-subscriber who just came here to see what happened. What happened wasn't too crazy, it's just a bit of bad timing. It's a little bit unfortunate. I was just out testing the mic and I'd had a little bit of a ride around the city. I was coming back up towards mine here, and I decided I was going to go up this road and down to the next roundabout. I was going to take it for a quick ride on the dual carriageway. People who are around the area where I live will know where I was going. I was just going to do that to test the mic again and then go back home. As I was coming back and about to go up that way, I was coming onto the roundabout and there's a load of traffic about, strangely, because it was like about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday during this lockdown period as well. Yeah, as you'll see, that there was traffic blocking even the middle of the roundabout. There was a car in my way from going through the middle anyway, but once that moved out of the way, I went to carry on. Before carrying on, I glanced to my right just to see what the traffic beside me was doing, whether they were going to turn off to go up towards where I was going or carrying on round to go into Kawasaki or the next exit to the city, or even right round to go into Beaufort. As I glanced there, what I didn't notice, another car had been nudging out from the industrial estate. The car that was closest to him then let them go without checking to see if it was safe for them to go, obviously. And as I turned back, obviously this happened real quick, I just see this car right in front of me coming across my vision. So automatically, without obviously having time to think about it, I just grab a handful of brake. I haven't got ABS on this model, so brakes being sharp and everything, bike stopped instantly. But because of the momentum and the shift of weight, of course, I then do a stoppie, or endo as some people call them. Back wheel comes up. I'm thinking, what's going on here? Then that slams back down to the ground, and obviously as it shot me forward anyway, I cracked my nuts, and then as I came down, my foot slammed over. I don't know whether it was still on the peg, and then it slammed and then went down and slammed on the floor as well, and took the weight of me dropping down plus part of the bike. And somehow I got a bit of a cut on my leg. It's just something pierced my leg somehow. That could have been the side stand, the gear lever, or the actual foot peg maybe. But yeah, I've got damage. All my whole foot has been hurting, my ankle and all the side of my calf, all the way up my left leg is really badly bruised. I was lucky I didn't break anything. I think even now, a week and 2 days later, it is actually still badly bruised, and especially in the mornings it's really painful. It wasn't painful at all really for a while, but I think it's partly the healing process, so it's getting really painful, especially like I say in the mornings after it's sat overnight, and during the day it's starting to feel a bit better, but it's still going to take a while to heal. But yeah, as I say, that was an unfortunate time, and I don't think anyone was really truly at fault. You know, there's tiny bits of fault here and there you could blame. That car shouldn't have let them out. They shouldn't have really came out in traffic when it's like a 2-lane roundabout and all that as well, without being super cautious and all that, etc, etc. And like I say, if I hadn't looked over at the car, I would have probably just braked normally, been a little bit annoyed maybe, but nothing would have happened. So totally unfortunate timing. But anyway, I'm going to play it now. I'll play it normal speed, then I'll play part of it where it actually happened in slow motion, just for the fun of it, and then you can come back to me and I'll just have a little walk around the bike and show you what happened to the bike, which is pretty much nothing. Got so lucky that the bike came out with pretty much 0 damage. You fucking prick, man. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, that's why you should be careful letting people through as well, mate. Or whoever did, mate. Fuck. Yeah, please,
There's no
mate.
internet connection at the moment. Yeah, I don't know who it was. But that's the thing, they obviously didn't check their mirrors, you know. Hang on, just try and turn it off so I can hear you. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't need that. I think the bike will be alright, but I've pretty much done an endo and cracked myself in there. That's alright, I'll just get on and I should be able to start it. Oh. Should be alright. Oh. Cheers, mate. I'm going to go off this way. Just leave it a little longer when someone's on the roundabout, mate. You just pulled out when I was right beside you, mate. Just leave it a little longer. Just a couple of seconds. Alright? I'm on a bike. Jesus. Fucking hell. Just fucking crack me nuts. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm alright.
Sorry about that. I went round the background to come and see you again.
Was it you who pulled out?
Yeah.
The other person should have checked their mirrors to make sure it's safe to let you out, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it's not your fault, these things happen, but people should be careful about letting people out as well, you know.
I mean, I used to ride a motorbike because I've always cared before.
Yeah, yeah. But you wouldn't have seen me till you were too late, innit, you know.
That was pretty mad, wasn't it? As I say, that was nothing too serious. Could have been worse, but unfortunate timing and all that. As you would have seen in the video, the first thing I noticed was that the side mirror was a bit bent, so I did pull it back a bit then. If I can get down here a little bit, I'll be able to show you. There's a bit of a scuff. But the main thing I was worried about was the fairs being damaged, but I got lucky with it. Here, I think that's just a little bit dirty. They do need a little bit of a clean and stuff, but if they were damaged, that would have cost a lot of money, and money I haven't really got, especially being as I've got to sort my brakes out at the moment, because like this is like the third, well, probably more four, but one of them was not really that bad, but it's like the third bit of bad luck I've had lately with the bike. First of all, the first little issue was moisture in the oil. First thing was the rear brake season on me. Then, like I say, it overheated on me when I was out on the road, but it was a very hot day, but partly possibly to do with the oil that ended up with moisture in it. That's all been changed now. I changed the oil again, so I've done that in March, done a video on it as well. But I also changed the coolant as well, and yeah, so that should all be good now. I've just got to order new brake disc, caliper repair kit, master cylinder repair kit. I've got a new lever, I've got new pads, so I got real lucky there. Nothing really wrong with it. Again, that looks like a scratch, but I think that's just dirt on there. Just needs a bit of a clean. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. My leg's still a bit dodgy. It's like a week and 2 days ago it actually happened as I'm filming this part, because I needed to film something to sort of like put together with the video rather than just put up a tiny little clip, you know, and explain a little bit about how I saw it and what actually happened, because some people might not notice that I'm glancing over the other car to see what they're doing and then not notice the car come. And obviously that's the shock of me turning back and looking that made me just grab a handful of brake rather than gradually brake. But yeah, got so lucky. But there you go, there's my quick little video to show you my third bit of bad luck that I've just had on the bike. So, I'll leave you there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in another video soon.